Always jazzes me up to explore the depths of stupidity. Because as it turns out, it's not just women in the modern age who are pretending to be victims. It's also dudes who think that they can solicit prostitution as a Texas high school quarterback coach. Okay. But ask me how he got arrested.
He got caught in the middle of the act.
No, it's much, much worse and more embarrassing than that.
All right.
After allegedly trying to hire a prostitute, things apparently went from bad to worse when the lady in question decided to make a run for it with $100 of Ramos's money. So he calls the cops.
All right.
I was trying to bang this fucking hooker and she took my money. Wait, what do you mean I'm under arrest? Damn it.
All right. You're gonna listen, there needs to be an award at court for the dumbest person. All right. If I was a judge, I'd be like, okay, say that again slowly because the stupid isn't sticking on the first pass.
Oh, I know.
All right. So you give a woman $100 to give you
mouth hug,
goat
throat goat experience,
and she runs off with your money. So what do? You call the police to report the stolen money for services not rendered, which is illegal. All right. You just threw a flying crossbody cockblock on your life, you dumbass.
I love how they wrote this out. Instead of getting his money back, unaware of the world's oldest profession's notoriously frustrating returns policy, Ramos got slapped with a misdemeanor charge of soliciting a prostitute. So in trying to call the cops to get back $100, he was cuffed and stuffed and faced with a $2,500 bond and was out the same day, presumably not in time to make it to football practice.
All right. Now listen, I understand completely.
Woo!
We've done this cost benefit analysis. Hoe versus ex-wife. I got it. But come on, man.
We should do a stream on just dumb criminals because I remember back in the day over at the Meijer that was on. It's like 14 and a half and Crooks. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They used to have a bank in there where you could go in, to exchange your monies, get your check cashed, what have you. Dude comes in there with a knife to try to rob the place. Okay, he sticks it under the teller slot in the window. And the teller's like, well, fuck this. Slam, right on his wrist. He drops the knife, calls the cops. You know how they arrested him? He came back to get his knife. I'm not even making this up.
There you go.
I left my knife here at the bank.
Hang on.
Wait, what? Put my hands behind me. Oh, man.
I used to know a guy when I was in the National Guard who his full-time job was security at Meijers. And he would come in with a videotape that was spliced of all of the crazy shit people would do. And we'd be sitting there after a drill just drinking beer. And like this one, she put a whole turkey under her rolls of fat.
Oh, God, no.
Some woman like blows her nose and throws it in the open cereal bins.
No.
I was like, oh my God.
Man.
I listen, don't ever eat that food, man.
No shit. It's like in Minority Report when Tom Cruise goes in to get his eyes swapped out and the dude's got like an awful cold and he's like sneezing and blowing his nose directly into his hand. And he's like, oh, don't worry. With the antibiotics I'm putting in you, I could sew a dead rat in your chest. You wouldn't get an infection. I'm like, yeah, still,
nasty.
I think, no thanks.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporters Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.